So I am here with my child patient. So here's a little makeshift typodont stand. And so I'm gonna start off by sitting in the proper position to practice for proper ergonomics. Both my feet are on the floor, and I'm gonna be doing surfaces towards me for this demonstration. So I'm going to be sitting at the 9 o'clock position. I will have my patient turn his or her head as I move along. So first off, for the hand mirror, I'm going to use the hand mirror with my non-dominant hand. I'm just going to make sure to retract, which is kind of hard to do with this makeshift stand. I'm going to retract to C, and I'm going to make sure that the mirror doesn't stroke the teeth. Okay, and then so since this is a child patient, I will not be probing, so I'm going to move on to exploring. I want to make sure to have my modified pen grasp in my dominant hand. So here is my C-shaped, and then at all times I'm going to have it either at the second knuckle of my index finger or in the V. I'm going to make sure that my grasp works together as a unit, that make sure that my fingers are not splitting, there's no digital movement, make sure that my thumb and index pads are positioned opposite one another on the handle. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and put my fulcrum finger. I'm going to start with the mandible in this quadrant. I'm just going to always have my fulcrum finger on the incisal edge of the tooth or occlusal surface. Okay, and then so I like to check my to make sure I have the right working end with the Explorer by I hold it like this, and I can tell that that's not right. So then I hold it between the two premolars, and yep, just by the way that the handle is hanging out of the mouth, I know that this is the correct working end that I need. So I'm gonna make sure that the terminal shank is parallel and that just the tip is on, or the tip third is on the tooth. And I'm just gonna go in and just make sure to get under the contact, make sure I'm not damaging the tissue. And then I'm gonna go back. Okay, and make sure that I'm doing the rocking motion and rolling when I go under the contact. Okay. And then I'm gonna make sure that I'm always pivoting to maintain. Okay, and then, so let's just say for instance, you know, my child patient, he or she does have some calculus. So let's say they have some calculus down here on the lower anteriors. I'm gonna make sure to always be, if I'm doing surfaces towards me, I usually like to sit the 9 o'clock position. So I just wanna make sure that just the tip third again, and just the rocking, and then just biting that calculus off. Okay, and then let's say, let me find my posterior sickle, and I can show a posterior tooth. So let's say I'm gonna go back down here. So this looks like the right working end because it goes up and over the tooth that I want. So I'm gonna go ahead. Go.